Good afternoon, everybody. It is March 28th. It's a Saturday. So I was thinking about a lot of the comments I've received about my videos, and so many of you have said that you look forward to them every day, or that it helps you get through the day. It's like a way to connect. So I was like, well, since we're all stuck at home, I can do videos on the weekends too. Why not? So it's about noon on Saturday, and I have to be honest, I don't really feel like I've gotten a lot done so far. I got up, I had breakfast, I talked to a friend for a little while who I hadn't talked to in a couple days. I helped my son with something he was doing online. I watched my husband and my son make Mickey waffles. That was quite a show. If anybody's ever seen a 7-year-old try to crack an egg, it's interesting. So they did well. They smelled good. I haven't had any yet, maybe later. Also, I thought that I might try to exercise a little bit. So I'm in my office here, which I'm very fortunate to have. And I was getting all ready, and I was like, oh, I'll put on Netflix on my TV computer thing over there. Since my son has completely taken over the living room and I can't seem to remember my Netflix password. So I'm sure I could work out without Netflix, but I don't know. I just thought it would be nice to watch like my show instead of, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse or How to Train Your Dragon. So that's that. So I was thinking about how I'm sure you all did this like just to distract me when we were trying to have a class, about all the questions you would ask me. Mrs. Noonan, I wondered, or Mrs. Noonan, what do you think about? And so I think now's the time. So if I'm going to do like weekend or vacation day videos, why not send me your questions? So there is a form in Google Classroom under Term 4 Distance Learning Videos where you have to put your name so it's not anonymous, and you can leave a question or something that you were wondering about that you wanted to ask me. You have to keep them appropriate. I'm not going to tell you anything deep, dark, or personal, but if you're wondering, if I prefer to drink my coffee black or with cream, like that, I'm happy to talk about coffee. I like coffee. For the record, cream only, no sugar, not too strong. Like I don't need to get blown off the earth in the morning, but like I like the way it tastes. It's delicious. I didn't drink it till I was older, so I don't recommend that you all go get a cup of coffee. That's not at all what I'm doing. It's not the most healthy beverage choice. Water is good. So that's my take on coffee, but anything you're wondering, you can put in the form. And then I thought every day on the weekend or vacation day or whatever it might be, I would ask a would you rather question. So it gives you something to think about that's not your work or, what's happening in the world. And I'll give you my 2 cents so you can learn something about me. And actually, if you want to respond to the would you rather question underneath the video, then we can all learn about each other, just stuff that might not come up in the classroom. So today's question is, would you rather be a detective or a pilot? So I 100% would rather be a detective than a pilot for many reasons. One of them is that I am not like the happiest flyer. I didn't mind it so much when I was a kid, but as I've gotten older, like I'm not a huge fan of flying. I think it has to do with kind of being stuck in something and not really being able to get out when I want to. And I know I take trains and that doesn't bother me so much. And I can't really get out of those when I want to, but they feel a little bit more spacious to me. There's no seatbelts in them, so I don't feel so confined like I do on a plane. There's something about heights that definitely makes me uncomfortable. And then having to actually fly the plane, like if I were a pilot, I don't think I would be okay with that at all. I think that would make me very nervous. Although, I don't know, maybe it would make me feel better because then I was in control. I'm not sure. But a detective is way more up my alley. And if you all remember our class, when we talked about journalism and writing and writing for a newspaper and finding the story and asking the sources and digging and like that's sort of detective-ish work. Plus, I love to problem solve and to, figure out what's happening behind the scenes. And so I definitely think I would rather be a detective. So what do you all think? Would you rather be a detective or a pilot? That's the question for today. Today's weather is really lousy. It's supposed to rain soon. So if you haven't gone outside and you want to, now's the time. Although it's kind of chilly in my opinion. But I'm sure some of you are still wearing shorts like you were when it was snowing. So maybe it's not chilly for you. So anyway, that's it for today. Happy Saturday. I hope you're all doing all right. I hope that you feel kind of caught up on your work and that you'll do something nice for yourself today. So that's it. Take care. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Miss you. Peace.